Hello, everyone. The most interesting thing happened to me the other day. I ran into someone who doesn't speak English, and we found ourselves doing pantomime and writing signals and ancient Viking runes to each other until suddenly one of us got it. And then we were friends for life because we had overcome a tremendous hurdle together, in spite of the fact that we didn't speak the same language. And sometimes not recognizing the words is a good thing because it makes you listen more carefully. It makes you try harder. When you're talking to someone who speaks your language and they say a word that's fairly common, you've heard it all the time, you come to the conclusion, wrongly, that you know what they're talking about. Let's say, for instance, somebody tells you they are a professional. Now, I assume that when they say, "Yes, I'm a professional," what they mean is they're really good at it. They've been good at it a while. And the reason they've been good at it a while is because they work hard at it. They have drive and ambition and commitment and a certain ego to be able to say, "Yep, I did that," and give themselves a pat on the back. So the people who cause us all the trouble are the ones who mean, "Yeah, and I got paid. Can you believe it?" See, that's a different definition of professional. That's like the person who says, when they see the schedule at work, "I don't want to know when I'm working, I want to know when I'm off." When you realize that you're having a conversation with that person, it changes the game totally. Most of the time when it happens to me, I want to hit them in the head with a fish, but I know that people will take it the wrong way. And when these things happen, I'm reminded of something my dad said to me once when I was very young. He said, "Throughout life, you're going to run into people who don't really try very hard. These are the people who graduated at the bottom of the class. I mean, they got a degree, but only just. They showed up. They said, 'I'm here, aren't I?' And then they said, 'Why am I getting so little money on my check?' They never really had the conversation about, 'You know what? I've got a great idea. I think we can do this better.' So I walk around a lot of the time trying to figure out how to ask people what they mean by professional. I want to ask them if they understand what it means to bring your A game. If they get a game as opposed to a game. If they think they're just supposed to show up with a board game and a bunch of snacks and wait for the cruise ship to dock. Because that's not me. And it's not you either, is it? So I have a plan. I don't think we can fix those people. I mean, in the first place, they're not really listening. And in the second place, gosh, what a lot of work that would be. So here's my plan. Let's you and me, quietly, no sudden moves, walk down to the edge of the dock, climb into the little boat, and row out to the ship. Because I know that you and we can see that distant horizon, can't we? And we're willing to do what it takes to get there. Because you and we're professional. And once we reach the ship, and we get in that boat, and we sit down and we pick up the oar, no one has to tell us to row. Damn it, row. We're just going to do it. Because we're professional. See you next time.